Damn. That's disrespectful, bro. This situation right here. Look, look, look. Player run up, number 5 right here, right? If you panic in this situation, they will. Inbounders, peep Luka what Luka's doing with the ball, right? Moving the ball around just so he could. So are y'all gonna call this foul baiting? Cool little dime to start though. Hold on. Do you realize Luka had so many options right there at that one point, but he still stayed patient because he knew he wanted to get himself to a spot to where the defender will be even more vulnerable than they already are instead of rushing a decision? A lot of y'all will get right here, get this handoff, and just pull this immediately. Just go off the shot. And now ain't no problem with this at times, right? Depends on your game, depends on your pace. But understand this type of patience and his level of pace, right? Gets right here. He knows his defender's going to be behind him. And he knows the only way that this big will have pressure is if he allows his teammate to be able to roll. Because the second that he has to guard 2 instead of 1 makes it 10 times harder. Makes it 10 times harder. And so, boom. Now he leaves. This defender's already trying to curl around his body, get back in front. Just in a bad position, finds a contact, gets a foul. Same weight, just different size. Pace, bro. Going slow in basketball, like you'll realize in time that going slow in basketball is actually better than going fast. And it'll take you more places. Because right here, he just stays slow. Slow strides, gets it right here. He could float this, right? But realize the angle he has on the backboard at this point. You'd have to go straight net, have the ball off one hand, soft touch, boom, right? But instead, let me just throw it to my teammate at the top. Because he has a much better angle to knock that down. Late closeout, knockdown. Luka's blow-bys, bro. Luka's blow-bys, I kid you not, be at like 7 miles an hour. The speed at which you jog is how Luka gets his blow-bys. Look, watch him. Just changed the level, got through that hit, forced him to open up, and as soon as he got there, he got back more in front instead of keeping that angle wide. So now that ability to recover as a defender is just tough.
Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic. Damn. That's disrespectful, bro. I thought he like tripped or something. I was like, wait, nah, he just flopped. You deserve that disrespect for trying to flop like that. Then boom, pump fake, fooled your other teammate and won. And I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait for the Mavs next season though. The Mavs low-key made some moves. I'm not saying they're gonna be the best in the West. You know what I'm saying? But circumstances could possibly go the way. You never know what can happen. But it's gonna be very interesting. Kyrie too. Come on, I even need to say Kyrie. Y'all already know. Split action again. And this little, from a big's perspective, right? This little split action again, right? This little shit Golden State be doing, but now Luka's doing it over here with Slovenia, right? Gets off this handoff, and as a big, you make this handoff, even though you don't get it right here, you still got to remain active and patient that you can get it past, especially when you're playing with a player like Luka Doncic, who could throw that pass to you at any time from any angle that you never expected it to do so. So even here, right, he could have just, you know, sat here calm and just relaxed, like, man, I'm not going to get the ball, right? But he does that. That would prevent him from being able to be quick enough off his feet and be able to get this lob. And so just always keep yourself available instead of just saying, okay, I didn't get it right here at this point. I can't get the ball anymore. If you continue to move, you continue to stay active, you'll open up more lanes for you to still get that ball. Hold on, no. If he made that, it would have been crazy. But the efficiency on the movement to get his angles. Going left, right here. Gets a switch. And then he's going to engage this big. Stop right here, right? And instead of backpedaling, instead of going backwards like most of y'all do, he keeps his feet where they are, right? And uses that back foot as leverage to take him forward. Instead of dropping back, taking another trigger step, then going in an attack. Because he's now saving himself space and distance for him to be able to go and get to where he wants to go. Then boom, tween gets right around that hip. Even though he's not going fast, he just made his distance and the amount of room that he has to cover so much less that he's now able to just get his angles instead of having to be fast and quick all the time. then boom, right there. That's tough. Shows you there's always a way to work around it, even if you don't have the athleticism. That is tough. That's tough. Hold on, let's see what the fuck gap did he see? What the fuck gap did he see, bro? Hold on. Wow. Yo, he got it, bro. This situation right here. Look. Player run up, number 5 right here, right? If you panic in this situation, they will double team you because you panic shows you that you're scared of the pressure that they may put onto you. So him just remaining patient right here forced the defender to be discouraged to not go and double team him right now at that spot, right? Just stayed calm. And realize also what he did. They ain't got his slow ass blow by. They ain't tries to get that charge. Nope. Foul baiting like Embiid. Hey man, don't hate the player, hate the game. Luka, bro, why can't Luka shoot free throws? I don't get, like, I'm legit like it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. Like, it's like what? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, he could hit all these step back threes, all these tough jumpers, but a free throw, you shoot 70%. Don't let this be your only your weak spot, along with defense. Don't let that be it, bro. Come on, lock in, Luka. Lock in, Luka. Great outlet. Point guards, rebounders. I'm talking to all of y'all. All hoopers, by the way. You'll all end up getting in a position where you get a rebound, right? Grab, eyes up, look down the floor. Your teammates may just be out of there. Don't catch, just always look for an outlet because you may have the person down there that's open. And if you try to make that outlet pass for another outlet pass, then that may just close up the gap that player was running down the floor for y'all to be able to get that easy too. You got to look up yourself. See the floor, then make the decision. There's nothing, boom, keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Play basketball. Oh my gosh, why can't he make free throws? Oh my gosh. I'm convinced this is just mental. Oh, that's Dragic. Hold on. Composure in traffic, right? And I don't even understand fully how the hell he was able to get this pass through. Because realize the type of pass he threw in the amount of space he had. Boom, got here. Look at the gap. All he's worrying about is putting the ball in the right spot for him to be able to have the ball in his hands and throw it. That's all he's worried about. Fuck his body, just the hands. As long as the hands and the ball have space, as long as that has room, I'm firing that pass off. Right? Boom, gets that to the corner. High catch by Dragic. Always work on bad passes as a shooter so you can be able to knock down shots like this. So are y'all gonna call this foul baiting? Because most of this is done by the defender. Like, let me know, because this is the type of calls you get a shit ton. There's maybe like 2 a game where it's like the player drives and is straight up seeking a foul. You know what I'm saying? But like this is just defensive discipline. Understanding that you will not be able to reach this ball at this point. And so how could you say this is foul baiting when it's the defenders not being disciplined and always thinking I could get a hand on this, I could reach and be able to get a steal, I could do. No, you're not going to be able to, but yet you still constantly do it. And when you're playing a player like Luka, you should know damn well, or Embiid, or DeMar DeRozan, Jason Tatum, any of those players, you're not going to be able to reach to the ball. Realize this about the ISO game. Get the matchup you want. If your game plan is to take advantage of the players that are on the floor that you could be able to score on, keep going at it even if it doesn't work the first time, right? Boom, Luka, right? Gets that. First action doesn't work, right? So what does he do? Call that screen right back up, because at this point, you still just run the same action. You were in the right spots the first time, so run it back. Now, boom, screen. Now I get my switch, right? Now I get my switch. I could go to work. I could use my size ups. I could create my space to be able to get the buckets I want. Attack the matchups that are in your favor. Don't try to let your ego get into your head and say, "Oh, I got to just score on him because I could get this first switch," or let the defender try to sweet talk you and bait you and trying to go attack on them. Oh my gosh, Luka, make some free throws, dog.
Doncic na Čančarak.
Inbounders, peep Luka what Luka's doing with the ball, right? Moving the ball around just so he can try to show the defender that's guarding him that he's just looking around trying to make reads, but he already knows what's going on. And he's only doing that to the defender because their backs are turned towards the action. So anything that's going on, they don't know. So you move the ball one way, they may try to go that way a little bit. They may just move their body just a tiny bit for you be able to find a gap and make the read on the action that you're actually running.
Doncic na Čančarak. Doncic. Prekršaj, 2 slobodna bacanja Doncic.
Luka missing both? Damn, bro. Oh my goodness. It doesn't make sense. They even left my nigga Luka hanging. You left him hanging on. Damn. Make some free throws. Make some free throws, bro.